What are the best holiday ETBs to buy for long-term investing and collecting? Well, in this video, we're going to take a look. We're going to rank each one, see which one is the best one to buy, and which one is not the greatest. So let's go and take a look. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, today we're going to be taking a look at 5 different holiday ETBs to see which ones are the best to get. So which ones are overall best sets, best value, you know, kind of quality right there, you know. But we take a look at the 5 most recent ones. So starting from, you know, we have Pokemon Go, which is the most recent one, going as far back as Hidden Fates. There has been 5 overall holiday set releases. Quite a bit, actually, to be honest. But we're going to rank each one. We're going to take a look at TCG Player to give us an idea of how well these sets are doing, whether or not we should pick these up, whether or not we should avoid getting them all together. We're also going to take a look at some of the single cards that are in these sets that really make it worth buying, or not really at all. So let's just jump into it. All right, coming in number 5, we have the Pokemon Go ETB, or just Pokemon Go in general. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this set was a bit you know, it didn't kind of live up to the hype, bit of a letdown, underperformer. I still believe this came out way too late. This should have came out years ago, and you know, the market has shown that. And I kind of feel like, you know, from feedback from people, they weren't really excited for this set. They kind of skipped it altogether. You know, they thought, nope, I'm going to wait for this and wait for the next Sword and Shield set to come out. So, in all honesty, that's why this is in at number 5. There have been some really great holiday sets that have been released in the Sword and Shield era. And unfortunately, this just isn't one of them. You know, we've got some cool cards and cool things in the set. You know, we have the Mewtwo, which looks fantastic. Radiant Pokemon, Radiant Charizard, Venusaur and Blastoise. And you got the cool little subset thing of Ditto as well, which I think is kind of cool. But apart from that, it isn't really great. It's a small set. The artwork is not the greatest, in all honesty. The Radiant cards, they look cool, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I would have much preferred if we had some proper full art versions of Blastoise, Venusaur and Charizard. But I kind of feel like it's a bit lackluster. It's a bit lackluster. Now, as we can see on TCG Player, $45 right now for an ETB. You get 10 packs inside, and also obviously you get the promo as well. That's not great, in all honesty. I mean, it has dropped since it was released. Massive wave. The release wave was huge. And yeah, I kind of feel like as a combination of coming out too late, not massively exciting cards, and more exciting stuff to come further down the line with future sets, people kind of skipped over this, and because of it, I feel like it's getting punished a little bit. The card prices are dropping as well, and yeah, so let's take a look at some of the card prices. Take a look at the Radiant Charizard, which was going to be one of the chase cards of the set when this set was announced, and it is just fallen flat, in all honesty. Now we take a look at this. I mean, it came out around $40, it's been dropping ever since. Now $30 for this card. I wouldn't be surprised if it drops even further. I mean, I've been seeing them sell here in the UK for around £25 each, and you know, it's dropping. You know, when it first came out, it was selling for about £40 here. Now it's 25. I wouldn't be surprised before we know it, it's around 20. So overall, yeah, the Radiant Charizard, it doesn't seem that difficult to pull either. That's the thing. Now the pull rates for this set are a bit odd, and that does have an impact, obviously, on the set. But overall, I kind of feel like this set really needs some real big oomph and big heavy hitters, and it just lacks that, unfortunately. And the chase card of the set is the Mewtwo V Alternate. It's the most expensive card of the set at $52 right now. Over here in the UK, I've been seeing this selling for around £45 to £50, so it has dropped. Originally, it was like $70, £70 here, and it's dropped ever since. I've been saying that I think this card would settle around the $50 mark, and it's pushing towards that at the moment. And, you know, it's cool. I pulled 2, which is absolutely fantastic. But it's, again, it needs some support with the rest of the set, and I kind of feel like, because it's a small set, it just needs a little bit of extra excitement in it, if you know what I mean. Also, I don't know if it's me, but this artwork genuinely does look like it's from the Detective Pikachu film. But it's cool, nonetheless. I do like the look of it, and I will get mine graded. But yeah, it's not the best card for this set, unfortunately. Next up, we have Champions Path in at number 4. Now, Champions Path is a really interesting set because you get a holo in every single pack, kind of like Pokemon Go. But there's only 2 real cards that make this set anywhere worth even trying to buy, open, or anything. And that is the Shiny Charizard V and the Rainbow Charizard VMAX. We'll take a look at both of them in just a moment. But over $100 in fact, $106 on TCG Player. This is not a cheap ETB. Now this did come out at a much cheaper price, but it's been over 100 for some time now. And you know, the chase is real for this set. It doesn't have many big heavy hitters at all. I think like the next high value card is like maybe like $10. It really is quite weak. But you got to pull those Charizards, otherwise this is not worth opening. And I've said this before with a lot of other sets, like normal sets, is the fact is if there's a really big chase card that drives people to collect this certain product or the chase, you know, it is quite crazy. So let's take a look at those Charizards, because they are pretty big. Okay, so we have the Shiny Charizard V from Champion's Path. This is the second most expensive card in the set, sitting at around $160 raw. And that is a really high price. That is a very expensive card. It is pretty impressive. Now, again, there's only 2 cards to chase. There's only 2 cards to chase. And it's tough to pull these. These are not easy cards to get in this set. This one and the Rainbow, which we'll look at in a second. They're just not easy. So, you know, the chase is real with Champion's Path. Put it in number 4 because I feel like the reward of getting the big heavy hitters in this set, in my opinion, is better than Pokemon Go. Just straight up. I kind of feel like if you can pull one of these 2 Charizards, it's just better than Pokemon Go compared to putting the Mewtwo and stuff like that. So, you know, you are paying double the price or more than double the price for an ETB of Champion's Path. But I feel like it's going to be a great set long term because of these 2 Charizard. And then we have the Rainbow Charizard VMAX. Now this has dropped in value quite a bit, in all honesty. You know, we're sitting at a market price of $176. And as you can see, guys, it has dropped massively from $250 to as low as $170. That is quite a substantial drop. Now, it will bounce back again over time, because it used to be expensive, as you see, $250 there. We go back 6 months, and, you know, $250, it kind of peaked, and then it's dropped ever since. But, you know, these 2 cards really push this set, and it does make it a great long-term buy. $100 though for an ETB is expensive. Here in the UK, it's going for around £80 to £90 for this ETB, so that's one thing to take into consideration. Okay, number 3, we have Shining Fates. Now, I absolutely love Shining Fates, and it is cheap right now at around $50. It has been reprinted a lot, but you do have the Shiny Charizard VMAX. It is a fun set to open. You got all of the baby shinies as well, and you got the Mason Rares in here as well, full art shinies. There's a ton of stuff that you can pull in this set. Now, it's roughly the same price, a little bit more expensive than a Pokemon Go ETB. This is straight up better, in my opinion, in every single way compared to Pokemon Go. I feel like this is an overall stronger set than, you know, Pokemon Go. This has a good hit rate in this set as well, especially because of all the shinies. And the chase is real for the Charizard, just like Champion's Path. People are hunting for that Charizard, and that gives it that extra value. Charizard in Pokemon Go is not very strong. You know, it's not a strong contender, that Radiant Charizard, compared to 2 from Champions and the 1 from Shining Fates. Now, do I believe that Shining Fates will go up in value over time? It will. It's been reprinted a lot, but it will slowly climb the same way as Champion's Path did. And especially the Charizard in this set, that will help it long term as well. So I do feel like Shining Fates is one that shouldn't be slept on. I feel like Shining Fates is a great one to go for. That's one thing to think about. The Shiny Charizard VMAX is the most expensive card in the set. It's by far the biggest chase card. Again, like Champion's Path, there isn't really much else high in value in this set apart from the Charizard. It's in at $106. Here in the UK, it bounces around £90 to £100. And it has dropped over time. That's probably due to all the reprints that's been happening. But it will hold its own. And you can get this graded. It is worth a lot of money graded as well. So this is a great card. Fantastic. But I pulled one myself. And, you know, again, just like Champion's Path, it's this Charizard VMAX that everybody wants. You know, this is the shiny version compared to the Rainbow. But this is the one that everybody wants. And it is a fantastic card. Really, really nice. And it will help Shining Fates reach decent prices and decent values for the long term. Coming in at number 2, we have Pokemon Celebrations. Now, you can probably guess what number 1's going to be, but we have Celebrations. And this is a great set. Now, the single card prices aren't the greatest. They have dropped a lot because this did get printed quite a bit. This is still a great set. It is the 25th anniversary product. and that will hold value for the long term. Now, the things with Celebrations is it does have a bunch of other products as well, which are pretty good, right? We're looking at things like the Pokemon Center ETBs. We're also looking at premium collection boxes. In my opinion, those two products are better than the regular ETB. Overall, the overall set of Celebrations, in my opinion, is stronger than the others that we've previously looked at. Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur, the OGs are in this set as well, and that will help it for the long term, especially that Charizard. Golden Mew is fantastic as well. And you have a lot of great callbacks, a lot of nostalgia in this set, and that will help push it as well for the long term. Now, this is a great product anyway, the normal ETB. By any means, this isn't bad. $75 right now. It's a pretty stable price. Here in the UK, this is around £60 to £65, depending on where you're looking. Same price here in the UK, though. You can buy the Pokemon Center versions. You have to make sure it's always available on the Pokemon Center website. Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. Well, that's a great pickup as well. Overall, it's a fantastic set. I can't doubt Celebrations, in my opinion. I feel like it's a great set. I feel like there's something that just takes it in that top spot. This is a fantastic set anyway. Now, for the long term, I've said before, I do feel like that this might go the same route as Generations. And you know what Generations was like $600 plus for an ETB in like 5-6 years. This will be a lot more slower. Definitely a lot more slower. Only because there was a lot more of this. And second, there are other products, like I said, with the Pokemon Center ETB and the Ultra Premium Collection Box. I believe that probably the UPC will go towards that mark way before a normal ETB would. But this will still go up anyway. There's still a ton of this around. And there's a lot of supplemental products of Celebration still around anyway. So that's one thing to take into consideration with this set. But overall, I do feel like this is a great long-term one to go for. This is, of course, the chase card of the set in Celebrations, the classic Charizard. I mean, the prices have been dropping ever since its release. You know, if we go back to the 6-month mark, it has just been constantly dropping, sitting around $67 right now. Would I buy it? You know, would I buy it as a single? I haven't pulled it, so I would probably buy it as a single. But, you know, all fun is open. You do get a lot of packs in those ETBs, and they're not a bad price, even to crack open. The Celebrations does have a good hit rate as well, so that's another thing to take into consideration that makes this set fun to open. Overall, this is a great set, and for this to be the chase card, moving forward, again, that Charizard, anything with a Charizard in it will do well, okay, will do well. You'll notice a trend in all of these holiday sets, and me ranking them. This is a big factor. It is, in fact, the Charizard. Right, before we get into number one, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and make sure you subscribe for more Pokemon content. And let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite holiday set that has been released out of the previous 5 from this list? Which one is your favorite? You're gonna have to probably guess which number one's gonna be. It's kind of obvious at this point. Let's just take a look at it. And of course, it is Hidden Fates. Absolutely love this set so much. $163 though, it is expensive. Here in the UK, we're looking at around £90 on average for an ETB, which is still a very good price. Now, again, guys, similar to Shining Fates, similar to Champion's Path, and of course Celebrations, big card of the set is in fact a Charizard, and is the most expensive Charizard out of all of them that we've seen so far. It is a really great card, and we'll take a look at it in just a moment. This set has baby shinies, like in Shining Fates. It has full art shinies, again, like in Shining Fates. This set is also not in print anymore. We also have the evolutions in this set. We have Espeon and Umbreon and things like that. So we do have big, heavy hitters in this set on top of the Charizard. We also have expensive trainers, like Cynthia is another one, which is in this set, which is expensive. This set has a lot of it going for it. It is a fantastic set. Isn't much of it around though. There isn't it there, you know, so it makes it a little bit tougher. You know, there isn't much around. So it is expensive at $163. Would I open it at that price? No, I would probably just keep it sealed, in all honesty. You know, it's a lot more expensive than Champion's Path. It's a lot more expensive than obviously Shining Fates, Celebrations, and Pokemon Go. But I do feel like this just takes the top spot quite comfortably because this is a fantastic product. Here in the UK though, I would crack it open. You know, if you can pick up ETBs for around £90, I would still crack them open and try and get those Charizards because the single card prices for the set are incredibly high. Let's take a look at the big guy himself, the Charizard GX. Now, it has dropped actually. a decent amount. It was around $400 and now it's at $372. So like the rainbow from Champion's Path, it has dropped a fair bit, but still $370 is impressive for this card. We cannot doubt that. We cannot doubt that. I've never pulled it. I haven't actually opened much Hidden Fates, but this is a fantastic card. And, you know, if you can get one graded and it comes back as a 10, you're onto an absolute winner. You really, really are. The chase is real for this card and in this set, so that's one thing to take into consideration moving forward with this set. Again, you know, it's a trend of all of these. The sets that have Charizard in it, as the real chase card, goes the long distance. Now, obviously, we have Radiant in Pokemon Go, but it's not really the chase card. It's quite easy to pull. Nothing really special about it. So, I think that might be its downfall, but there we go. So, there you have it, guys. Those are 5 holiday sets. Pick up these ETBs. Which one is the best? Hidden Fates, in my opinion. And I think Pokemon Go is probably the weakest by far. Out of all of them, I really do think so. It's a bit unfortunate. I was looking forward to it. It was a bit of a letdown in my opinion. Bit of a letdown. So there you have it, guys. That is it from me in this video. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, you guys are the legends, and I'll see you all in the next one.